Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison Architect plus Alpha 17 episode 6. In the previous episode we finished the foundations off, so we've got all of this as one big foundation. There's only a couple of little gaps here, around here where we're going to put a perimeter wall, maybe if we have the money and time, and these two 5x5s for the yard. It is one big lump of concrete, and we also put these in here. In this episode I will hopefully be finishing off this cell block up here, so we need to put in the remainder down the bottom here to finish this row off, and then we'll put the other two rows in and the other things at the other end. So we have a holding cell, a solitary cell, and a CCTV room. We also need to probably do this and put some more things around here and doors and so forth, as well as just generally polish things off. So let us go to a little bit faster speed. What I want to do is go to my deployment and then to armed patrols, and I want to see where I've got armed patrols. I want to take an armed patrol off there. I don't want any armed patrols around here. Now, the reason for that is, as you saw in the last episode, there was several problems with food and people not eating, and the primary reason for that is because they weren't fast enough. They couldn't get there fast enough. Even though it's a 2-hour eat, even if they were around here, they would get suppressed and go really slow because of the suppressing effect of the armed guards. So I'm going to not put armed guards around here, but I am, however, going to go to guard patrols and put 2 guards on patrol in the same area. I think I might put a armed patrol in the workshop, however, because I think that might be okay. I think that's a bit of a compromise. I do want armed guards in different places, so as you can see I've got an armed guard in the canteen, and I'm going to try it with that because it's not necessarily the movement in the canteen that's a problem, it's the movement getting to the canteen. So they were really slow getting to it. One of them in fact got here just about to pick up his baked potatoes, and then it was, you know, finished eating time, and then he had to wander out and he was starving. So yes, I will try that. I'll have one guy walking around with this with that shotgun around there, and then we'll have one guy in the workshop here. So we'll see what happens with that. What I might do, actually, I'm going to go to deployment once more, go to guard patrols, and just redesign the patrol route because it's a bit garbage, to be honest with you. Cancel that off, cancel them off there, and then we'll put another armed patrol there, so we now actually go all the way around. That's a bit better. The downside is, as you can see, they do come through the workshop in order to use things like that around there, and they'll head through the workshop as a default option because they don't want to go through these metal detectors. So that's something I'm going to have to sort out. I'm probably going to have to put some metal detectors there and there, so we always have metal detectors going. And it's the same thing over here. See, they'll walk through the visitation room here once I've put that door in to avoid these metal detectors. So I'm going to have to put a lot more metal detectors in, which is going to be a problem because I believe, oh no, my power's okay. My power is okay. And this one here, that one I will actually, I think these metal detectors I'll hook up to that power station there. Would that be possible? Let's have a quick look. No, we'll have to put them there and there. So that one can, they'll both have to run off that one. We'll see what happens with that. I'll have to play around with that. Anyway, as you can see, we have 75 prisoners, and most of them are high risk, I believe. Let's go to reports for a second, and then prisoners. We can see we've got 44 high risk prisoners, 31 normal risk prisoners. So I wouldn't say the majority is high risk, but we're certainly more high risk than normal risk. Looks like people are eating away, and that is fine. Is everybody getting a meal? They're shouting for sleep, not food. There's still food left there. Looks like prisoners are getting fed, and that is good. But they're really slow again, look. They're really slow because of that armed guard. That's a problem. I'm guessing that these guys are not going to get fed. No, they're not getting fed. So we have a problem. We have a problem. We can't have armed guards anywhere. Really? Yeah, I'm not convinced armed guards, armed patrols are worth it. I think I'd go as far as saying they're not worth it because they just don't seem to, I mean, the good thing is that they are armed and such, but the bad thing is that they're not really, they slow people down and it breaks the prison. As you saw, it breaks the timing. You can't really people aren't fast enough, they end up being really, you know, they'll get suppressed and they'll go really slow, and it's a problem. It's a massive problem. So I'm going to have to take them out of the areas that prisoners frequent. So I'm going to have to, I'll probably keep that guy in the centre there, and we'll see what happens. Although that's going to be a problem as well, because going to the canteen? No, he should be okay. The armed guard in the canteen should be okay. And the reason for that is that prisoners won't really go through this canteen area unless they're trying to go to either the canteen or the common room. So, looking at our regime for a moment, we can see that we have sleep time, then a shower, so they'll go there, then a bit of free time, which they'll either wander around here or go to the common room anyway, and then when it's called to eat, they either have to come from the common room into here, or they'll just wander from their cells into there as well. So, we should be okay with having them there, but I'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, as you can see, they're all working there. Lovely. I'm going to go to deployment once more, and then we've got guard patrols here. I'm going to assign another guard to there. I want to assign basically 2 guards to the workshop because there's a lot of things going on there. I'm going to just cancel that and redesignate it up there. There we go. Right, so we have 10,933 generic credits. What I'm going to do is, oh, actually for a start, I'm going to go to rooms and then to shower and designate all this as shower, like so. Is that what I did over there? Yes, I did. That's fine. So that's now a shower. And now I need to go to probably staff and janitors. Hire another janitor at some point. But let me actually go to my materials and then grass. And actually put some grass in this yard because it's looking a bit... Actually, no, we're not putting grass in. No. Gravel. Yes, let's keep it. This sort of dingy, gravelly, horrible area. Yes, much better. Right, and then we're going to go to brick wall. And now we are going to put in our walls all the way down here, and this will finish off our row of cell blocks because I am hoping to keep my prisoner intake as standard, so keep it open constantly now until I finish this off. That is the plan. However, I think I might end up changing that at some point. So hang on, this was down, up, then down, then up, basically like this. Now, just working this out so we don't, you basically save 50 each one. What was that noise? That guy was shouting at something. Did you see that? That guy was not impressed with something, and I don't know what it was. We'll see. Right, I did have an armed patrol. Yeah, that guy there. This guy's on armed patrol in here, and you're probably wondering why that is. Well, my idea was to have him... Well, if the prisoners ever get to this point, he's going to be there, and then it's going to be weapons free. So if that door opens up, it's like bang! Straight down that corridor. Like, you know, in Terminator 2 and such, when he blasts down the corridor and takes them guys out at the end. Or in any other film where there's loads of corridors. Terminator 2 just sprang to mind because it was on television last night. Anyway, so, let's have a quick look around here. Is it clean? It is not clean, and we don't have cleaning cupboards. The plan was to not use cleaning cupboards and only use... And the guys are shouting about something. The plan was to only use janitors, but I am running out of money, basically. I'm also running out of... I don't have enough workmen. I'm going to hire 2 more workmen. That was something that was pointed out in the comments as well about you just hire some more workmen because it's taken a while to build stuff, and I agree. However, I don't really have a problem with that per se, but what I do have a problem with is the general inefficiency when that happens. So we need to get this stuff over there because they've probably run out of metal. Yeah, most of them have run out of metal, as you can see. But anyway, we've finished work time now, so that's okay. Let's have a quick look at our yard, actually, now that it's finished. Oh, look at that, lovely and dingy. Perfect, just how we wanted it. And there's Shelley actually using the weight bench. Fantastic. Right, anyway, let me just check them. That is solitary. That isn't solitary, that's actually a power station, isn't it? I think I need another laundry machine and maybe another ironing board. Let me just take you, even though they're on patrol, put them inside there. Looks like it's okay. We'll see. Obviously, the laundry and such does get worked by the janitors. Is that the right term? Yes, it does get worked by the janitors. So that's something that we have to keep an eye on. Ooh, what was that? Looks like we found something. Yeah, I'm just going to put the beds in here. Yeah, the janitors work the laundry, and that's something that's happened a couple of alphas ago, but I've never really noticed it until now. I'm just going to put all of the toilets and beds in and such here, all the way along. And this will be this row. There's some money coming in. Back to our 9,000. Oh, we got 9,000 538 generic credits, which is enough to do this entire row of cell blocks, which is fantastic. Probably not enough, however, to do this next row, but we probably get half a row done. I'm going to just go to my rooms and then to cell, and then just designate all of them of cell like that. Check our utilities for a moment. There we go. I'll wait until I put the toilets in before I do the plumbing, and then they can go ahead and do that. But yeah, overall looks like we're okay. I mean, danger level is low. 4 prisoners say they're well treated. 69 prisoners are suppressed, and that'll be because of this guy in here. So even though originally the idea was to go for a quite harsh prison with lots of armed guards and such, that was mainly because it's a new thing and I wanted to play around with the new thing. Obviously, it's like a kid with a new toy, and so it's like, yay, new thing to play with. However, it doesn't work. Like I just don't think that armed patrols are really worth it. I mean, the good when things kick off, arguably, because you can quickly quell a riot, but you know, in a very violent way. So maybe they're not that good. However, their suppression effect is problematic, to say the least. Even though it keeps this prison under control, as you can see, look, nearly 55 prisoners are suppressed and compliant. That's a good thing, right? The downside is they go really slow, so you can't put them everywhere. If the slowdown effect was lessened, then maybe it would be a bit better. But you know. Right, let me just go to objects. Large jail door. There we go. Shoving some large jail doors on here. All the way along. And that will have these as proper cells. 5,388 generic credits. As long as I have about 3 grand, I am okay. I also need to put the plumbing in as well. Now, one moment. I just need to check a couple of places. Apparently there was an erroneous door somewhere, but no, they seem okay. Right, let me just go to my utilities, small pipe, and then we'll drag these up into here. And like so. This will be our pipe connecting up the toilets, and then they will... Oh. That one's a bit different. Oh, it's because that one runs that way and all the way around. Fair enough, fair enough. Whatever. Right, we'll force that door open. Force that door open. Don't know why the... Where are the rest of the guards? They're doing nothing, apparently. I should probably hire some more guards. In fact, let's do that. Let me hire 2 more guards. And probably another cook. Another janitor as well. Let's splash out a little bit. Obviously, we're receiving a fair amount of money these days. We're receiving 6,354 generic credits. Let me just go over to here. Actually, is that guy just being taken out? Let me just... I need to find a guard. You'll do. No, it's already been taken there. These guys here need to be taken to their new cells. Are these cells? Yeah, these cells are now actual cells because they've put the doors on. So these guys normally automatically put over there. What I'm going to do is just pause it for a moment, go to rooms and then to holding cell, cancel that off like that, and then redesignate it because there's a bit of a glitch that basically they don't get assigned cells when they're in there, so that's why I've done it like that. Let me just got planning was a second, cancel that a little bit off, because as you can see there's certain things that are still there. I'm going to go to objects and then to large jail door, shove a large jail door there. I just need to check my deployment for a moment and see, yeah, that is staff only there, so the prisoners can't get through there, so that's okay. What I'm going to do is go to my objects and then actually no, remember it's Alpha 17, so we have to designate rooms first in order for the sort of filing system thing to work properly. So we're going to have this as visitation, there we go, assign that as visitation there, and then we're going to go to objects and then to visitor tables. Then we're going to put visitor tables in well, I'm guessing that way because we can't put them in any other way. And I've got insufficient funds. Shame. Shame. Right, so I will just let them crack on. Obviously, I've spent up because it was out of work time anyway, so there's no downside of spending up to the maximum. Just need to make sure that everybody gets fed at least. Looks like there's lots of bacon getting taken there. Got cabbages and oatmeal by the look of it. I think everybody is actually having a nice meal. I think everybody's getting fed. A lot of them are shouting because of the environment, because it is dirty. I can't argue with that. I am not going to argue with that. I totally agree with them. Although the official report says that health and safety has deemed this area fit for purpose. and not covered in filth like it currently is now. Anyway, we've now received 11,040... Oh, sorry, we received a bit of money, but we now have 11,046 generic credits. Let me just go to table. I'm going to shove the remaining tables here and finish these things off. Now, I was thinking of not putting this centre table in there and putting some more phone booths, but I think where the phone booths are at the moment, which is at the front, which isn't ideal, I think they function well enough, so just leave them there as is. Right, so that should be that. Let me just go to my materials and to brick wall, and we will start again over here. And this will be our next sort of cell area. Ooh, cancel that bit there. And I'll probably work... How many am I getting? Am I getting 9 prisoners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I already have 1 remaining. Don't need to make any more. Right, fantastic. Now, how have I done it here? Right, all of these cells look onto the back of someone else's. That's the idea. Just so you can't sort of pop your head through the bars and talk to your mate who might be in a cell across the way. Right, we'll go to the beds. Shove all the beds in. It's really hard to do this when it's actually under construction. Put all the toilets in as well. And we'll put the beds back in on the other ones. There we go. And apparently we've built a wall around a laundry basket. Right, anyway, let's put the rest of this in. There we go. That's all that done. I'm going to go to rooms and to cell. Designate them as cells. Job done. Right. We should be receiving some prisoners now. In fact, yeah, no, well, not now, sort of now. Here we go. Prisoners, all high risk, as you can see. Not bad at all. We need to do a full shakedown of this, because I haven't done one in a couple of in-game days. Maybe an in-game week, in fact. So we'll see. What are they doing there? They're sort of mulling around here in the camp. What are they trying to do? What are they doing? They're sort of just standing there. Conversing, I guess. Huh. Anyway, prisoners fed. Looks like all of them. Looks like that was okay. That guy's just sitting down. Yeah, it's all right. And that place is just being cleaned as well by the janitors. It's all right, isn't it? Right. Let me go to my utilities and large pipe, and then what I'm going to do is run the large pipe around here because it's starting to annoy me a little bit, and also it's going to be a bit of a problem later on. Now, how am I going to run it? How far does this one go? It goes... Oh, in fact, it doesn't go... I don't need to do that, do I? Cancel. Yeah, it's just ran from there, isn't it? I'll just put that like that, and we'll dismantle them, and we're sorted. Right. So I now need to go to small pipe, and then run the small pipe like so. In fact, what I'm going to do, just for sake of future-proofing this, I'll run all of the pipes up like that, and it means I won't have to put them in later. I do have the money. I have 4,000 generic credits, so we'll just do that, and then we'll call it a day. Then we'll go to electrical cable, and we'll see where do the electrical cables run down. They run down like that. Is it like that? Is that like that? It is like that. And then we'll run the cable across like so. There we go. A little bit of money spent there, but that's okay. Fantastic. So that's 3 grand, and now I need to put the doors on this thing, which I should have enough. Oh no, the large EL doors are quite expensive actually. I might not have enough. What I'm going to do is overspend. There we go. Because otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a problem. We won't be able to buy any more metal, but it's almost the end of the workday anyway, so it's not a big problem. Several prisoners due for release. Clara Monaghan, Tom Waterhouse, and Tim Thompson, yes. We have 5 visitors on site in 2 groups, apparently, which is these 2 here and them 3 there. Fantastic. Several staff are exhausted, and I don't know if that is a bad thing, but I don't know why they're not just sitting in here. It's because that guy there, that armed guy is in the way of people. Oh yeah, that's the foreman there. Apparently I could sack him and it wouldn't cause any problems, which is right. You could sack him because he currently doesn't serve any purpose now. But I like to just keep them around, you know. It just makes some sense, doesn't it? Keeping them around in like, well, not in game sense. I mean, it doesn't make any difference at all whether you sack him now or not because I've researched everything. But actually, I haven't researched anything. Thinking about it, I think I've still got a couple of things to do. But let's have a quick look. Actually, bureaucracy. Yeah, I haven't researched clone. As soon as I unlock clone, I could sack him, and it's not gonna really do anything. But No, I just like keeping them around. Anyway, as you can see, the workmen are busy working, which is good. 8 prisoners are due for, they're due to arrive in 9 hours. So we need to finish these off, and once we get some money, we'll actually do this one here as well, which is going to be interesting. Are the prisoners getting fed? Looks like most of the prisoners are getting fed. I think we could do a bit of a shakedown tonight, couldn't we? I think that might be good. Let's have a bit of a shakedown. So we get our money, and then what I'm going to do is... Oh, let's force these open here. Wait until I've put all this stuff in. Actually, I'll do the shakedown now. There we go. Let's see what we find. What I'll have to do, however, is manually open all these doors, because most of these guys are going to be too busy mulling around here. Force that open. Yeah, see, look at most of the... oh, come on, force. I can't force the freaking thing open. Go there so I can click on the door. Open the door. Good. Could just force it open for now, couldn't I? Yeah, most of the guards are too busy, yeah, searching people to open doors and such. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go staff and go to guard. That, I know the sound of that. That was a tunnel. That guy's been digging. Oh, fantastic. Excellent. That's the first time I've found a tunnel in this place. Right. I've hired some more guards because I think it is necessary. That hasn't got a door, and so I should probably rectify that by doing that. And most of the workers are not really busy doing anything, so we'll go to objects, not materials even, brick wall, and then we will start doing this. I'm going to keep the search going even though it's actually daytime, because balls to them, I need to finish this search off. There we go. So let's see what we found so far. We have found 23 spoons, 5 saws, 5 screwdrivers, 1 unit of pill, 3 hammers and a drill. And also, more importantly, we found a tunnel. And apparently 17 are awaiting solitary, which is interesting. And we've got more prisoners turned up. And we're on 96 prisoners of a maximum of 90. However, I should be able to finish this off in time. As you can see, most of these are jostling to get through the door. Arrgh! Open the door, there we go. Right. Let me force these doors open for them. Eventually it's going to go whoop, and then this will all close, and then the guards can go about their daily business of actually operating this thing. In fact, most of them have done that now. I'm guessing there's only 6 players. There's only 6 places left to search, so we should be okay. Let me force that, or let me open that door for them. There we go. Looks like they're not searching the remaining ones. I don't know why. We've got a couple of places to search, and it's in there, and there's no guards doing it. Why not? I have no idea why. We'll call it okay. We'll call that fine. Right, let me go to my... I've just paused it for a second while I just go to materials and then remove tunnels, and then we can see we've only got... Oh, we've got 2 tunnels! There's one there as well. Fantastic, 2 tunnels. That's great. Right, so... there's... That row of cells all done. We need to now go up here and continue on with this. So we'll go to materials and then brick wall, and then we'll start alternating the tunnels. There we go. Tunnels even? Alternating the walls rather. So we'll go all the way along here. Finish these off. And like so. And now, does that match up? It does match up, which is fantastic. I'll wait until I finish that, and then I can get on with other things. Let me just go to deployment, go to jobs, make sure everybody's assigned there, and yeah, we don't need to assign any more to there. There's enough people working around there doing pretty much nothing. In fact, what I could probably do is go to deployment, go to jobs and unassign everybody from there, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8. No, 6 would do, I think. I don't think we need any more than that. The others can just wander around, really. Right. Not bad at all. Looks like the laundry is working. God, I remember when they brought laundry out. It was Alpha 8 or 9 or something. And it was garbage. Like, it just didn't function properly. It would be a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Not too bad these days, though. Right, let me put all this stuff in. Alpha Gamers Alpha and all that, I guess. This is this... these are the beds. And this will be another big row. Now, I said at the start of this episode, I should be... Oh, I want to get this cell block completed, and I actually think I'm on track to do that. We're not getting a great amount of money, but saying that, we're not exactly getting you know, we're not in debt or anything like that. We have 92 of 90, or 91 of 92 prisoners. Maximum prisoners, rather, is 92. And we are receiving 7,558 generic credits per day, which is fantastic. That's good. Let me just go to deployment a second. Actually, no, not deployment. I want to go to staff. How many armed guards have I got? I've got 2 armed guards, and I don't need any more because one's in here and then one's patrolling around there. Technically, I could sack this guy. He doesn't really do anything, so if I sack him, I'll get an extra $500 a day, which is a monstrous amount of money. So, yeah, I've done that. That should be okay. Any of these prisoners shouting about food? I don't think they are. Most of them are getting fed. That is okay. It'll have to be seen whether I can feed them once I've done all this, however. Right, most of these things are getting put in. They're jostling for the door once more. Actually, while I'm here, while I'm at this bit here, I'll go to visitor table. I might as well finish this visitor area off. Where's that guy going? Oh, he's released. That's okay. I was going to say, hang on, mate. Where are you going? Let me just go to report a second valuation. We can see we've had no serious injuries, no unsolved murders, and no escapes. This is worth almost $500,000. Assuming I put a wall all the way around, perimeter wall rather, this will probably be worth about $3 billion, because that perimeter wall is mighty expensive. I need to go to objects and table. I need to shove some tables in this corner here. It's always something I've been meaning to do. There we go. Actually, do I put a gap? I like the idea of putting a gap there for some reason. There we go. Right. So, there's all that put in. Looks like these cells are practically done. Let me just go to rooms and then to cell. Designate all them as cells. Like so. Then we'll go back to objects, large jail door. Shove in our jail door here. Now, I'm wondering why they are not plumbed in. Because I believe I extended the pipes down. Oh, I did extend them down, just not there, but there. Fair enough, okay, fine. I was wondering there. I was actually panicking a little bit, because I thought, have I missed this extension? Like, have I gone too far? I've actually missed out. I actually haven't put in... I've only put in toilets in half of the cell blocks. Oops, but I'll place the pipe. I've got $6 grand, so I've got enough to do this, so this is fine. That needs to be plumbed in there. There we go, and there, and there. It's hard to keep everything, hard to keep things on track sometimes, so we need to put toilet in there, and yeah, we'll just keep working along, and there, and that's it. Right, so there is them cell blocks there, and we've just received more prisoners. You can see that there is, an overabundance of orange now, so just like I was gonna make an airline hostess joke there, but let's not do some fake tanning jokes. Let me have a quick look at my prisoners. We have 75 high risk and 20 normal risk, so we're phasing out the normal risk now. That's pretty much. I mean, we haven't taken any of them in since. Well, since we pretty much started high risk. But, yeah, I don't plan on bringing any more in. We're just completely phasing them out now, which is interesting. It's okay. Right, is that shower there and working? Yes, it is all in there and working. That's fantastic. I really wish I'd put a cleaning cupboard in now, but it's just something that I couldn't fit in. It's weird, because this entire thing has been, what's the term? Difficult? Self-inflicted annoyance and pain? Yeah, pretty much. This thing has been a mighty pain. But, interesting nonetheless, the way the prison's designed. Let me just go over here and go to medical beds. I'm going to shove... Oh, they're a grand each. Maybe not. Sorry, they're half a grand each. Maybe I'll leave that. Right, as you can see, most of these are getting placed in there. I'm just going to go over to this corner here and go to rooms, holding cell, cancel the holding cell there, and then redesignate it so they actually get assigned cells. Like I say, it is a little bug. Sometimes they seem to get assigned cells, sometimes they don't. I think it's just luck of the draw, really. Either way, it's just a quick job to manually do it. I'm sure it'll be patched out at some point. Right, let me just go to materials and brick wall, and we'll start doing the brick wall again. It is work time, as you can hear. And I don't want to take up too much of the workman's time, because they've got some metal to take over. Yeah, because most of these, look, we've got a problem with the metal. They've still been doing this, so... Anyway, it's pretty much finished work time now. I'll just leave it and finish the remainder of the cell block off. So we should get, like I said, this cell block done. I need to do the stuff on the right, which is actually going to be a holding cell and solitary, which is okay. I wonder really... Insufficient funds. We had a lot in solitary, which was quite good. I know there was a couple of comments regarding that, because for some reason people seem to have this opinion that my policy is a bit too harsh. I mean, what, 18 hours for destruction? That's a little bit harsh, isn't it? But yeah, why not? Escape attempt 18 hours, yeah. Attack prisoner 12, attacked staff 24, serious injury 18. I mean, you have to think that this is obviously condensed time frames, and it's in reality, I'm guessing if you attack staff, you'll probably get a couple of days in solitary, or you might get longer in solitary. I don't know. I really haven't researched that, but you know. I'm guessing in like things like supermax prisons, if you've got an escape attempt, you'll spend a lot of time in solitary, more than 18 hours. But obviously this is a condensed time frame, and 18 hours in the game is actually quite a lot. But because obviously, well, a full day, if you max speed it, I believe is about 5 minutes. I don't know. I actually don't know how long it is. Either way, let me just continue going over here. We will go. Oh, we've got 13,492 generic credits. As you can see, we're getting a lot more money now than we were in the last episode. Obviously, the reason for that is because we have a lot more prisoners, which is our primary source of cash. So we'll finish off this entire row up here. In fact, what I might do is up to there for now. Get this bit done, just so we can house the prisoners that we're getting. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit of a problem. There we go. And then we'll spin this round. Yes, I could have started building from the other side, but yeah, whatever. Right, so we'll put the toilets in. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Put the casies in at the bottom there. Job done. And then we'll go to rooms, sell, designate. There we go. And obviously it's going to shout because there's no door in the place, but that's okay because I can now put the doors on. Ching, 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 ching. Oh, there we go. Right, we've got utilities, electrical cable. Run it down. There we go. Now that place there, that needs to be actual. Well, there's a light there in the corner that's just shouting at me, so I'm going to build it a little bit further just so it turns that light on. Right, so these are the cells. That's getting awfully close to that drain. Need to watch that. Right, what's that guy doing? He's jostling towards the door. Right, as you can see, these lights are not powered because as soon as I put this wall in, it stops the power getting like routed through and such, so we have to be careful with that. Right, we have, well, we're receiving 10,366 generic credits per day on top of what we'll make from the workshop, which is about 3 or 4 grand. We have 107 prisoners, and we can have a maximum of 110 in the place. Obviously, I've got a little bit more to go on that. We have 14 guards overall. 7 of them are on patrol. One of them we got 2 that are actually armed, which if we go over here we can see we've got 90 prisoners suppressed. It's because they're in the canteen. The canteen is just the best hub in the entire game because they have to go there to eat. So if you want to suppress them by putting armed guards in there, that's the best place to do it, I think. There's no other way to do it. Obviously I tried to put them around here, and it slowed them down too much. So I think the canteen is still... It's like a super room. The canteen is a super room. Right, what's wrong with that? Enclosed. Ah. It's because I've placed the door in the wrong place. Okay, fair enough. My fault. Let me just got materials. Brick wall. Put a brick wall in there. We've got objects. Large yield door. Put a large yield door in. And that's job done. Why is that? I was going to say, that's shouting at me for not having it complete. Let me just go to holding cell. Cancel it. Redesignate it. There we go. I don't think I need to do it, but I just thought I'd check. Right. Back to materials. We've got 3 grand, so I can probably finish this off. Probably finish it off, because it doesn't cost a lot. 2.5 grand. And 1.8 grand. Job done. Fine. We've got a lot of metal coming along. Looks like the workmen are actually taking it. One of the main problems with this prison is that the workshop is too far. Like, it couldn't really be any further away from the deliveries and the garbage. And that has caused a couple of issues. Because, well, when the workmen pick this up, they have to travel all the way across them to go there and then all the way back there. Now, currently, because this metal here just gets sold and vanishes into thin air, same as logs and planks and such, it doesn't really matter. However, I'm assuming that the plan is to not have them just vanish into the stratosphere and money rains down from upon high. I'm assuming that later on, this metal, the metal and the plates and such are going to have to be taken out by trucks and such. And if that is the case, putting the workshop back there is just not a good idea. Anyway, let me just go planning a second and then just cancel that little bit of planning off there. We'll need to cancel that off there as well. And now we will get a little bit of money in a couple of hours, actually, it will be. How are these... are these actually... Is this all getting sorted? Yeah, it looks like everybody's getting fed. Most of them are shouting about the environment. To be fair, it is filthy, so I can't really... I can't really say... Well, stop complaining, because it is filthy. Cleaning cupboard is my #1 regret on this one. I could, if I wanted to, however, make this a cleaning cupboard. I could say, put a wall there, and then make that a bit of a cleaning cupboard, which I might actually do. I might do that. I might do that. Anyway, I've paused it for a moment while I finish these cells off, because we're going to receive more prisoners. And this is the last row of cell blocks we're going to make. Wow. Not bad at all. Right. Spin them round. Put them up there. Don't try and put the toilet on top of the bed. That would not be a good... A bed-toilet combo is not desirable. Let me go to rooms, cells, designate that as cells. Makes the noise of loveliness. Pencil scribbling. And then once they've done that, I will jail door it. In fact, I might as well order it because it'll go to the bottom of the order queue. So we should be okay. And there we go. Fantastic. 8,032 generic credits remaining. Not bad at all. Nice. Nice. Right, what do I need to do? This bit over here. Right, I did say I was going to finish this cell block off this episode, so I might as well. Let's go and let's get to that, shall we? Let's go there and then put all these walls and doors in. There we go. Obviously, there's certain things that I won't be putting in. Right, so that's that. Oh, that's one thing I've been meaning to do. Get rid of these doors and actually put solitary doors in, which is something I should have done. Actually, I've just thought. I could get rid of this solitary and make that a cleaning cupboard. That will make a bit more sense to me. Because I think I need the shower as large as it is. And, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Get rid of this solitary here. Let's dismantle all these doors. And the solitary over the other side should do it. The reason I've chosen that is because well, you probably have already guessed, but I pride myself on explaining my actions, because otherwise what the hell is the point in commentating? But yes, the reason I've chosen that over putting the cleaning cupboard here is because, as you can see, this seems to be quite well used. Now, although we could probably cut this bit off, and they would happily use this bit, because as you can see, most of them don't go to the far end. I think it's better to put it there because this one's already been changed. This one's obviously, it's a power block. We've got power station capacitors in there, so that one isn't solitary, and it doesn't make sense having that one as solitary either when we've got solitary over here. And I don't think we'll need much more than that, because how many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 20 solitary overall, and that's obviously minusing these ones here. So yeah, I think it's better to do this one. Let me just go to my materials and then demolish walls. We're going to demolish all of them walls there. We're also going to probably dismantle that table, and dismantle both them tables actually, and move them along. So we'll have the entrance to the cleaning cupboard there, because obviously we've got the entrance to the laundry there as well. So it makes it makes sense to me. In fact, I might swap it and do the same thing there. And we'll just go to our rooms. There's a bit of a change around here, isn't it? And then we'll go to materials. No, we'll go to objects rather. No, we will go, and we'll put our jail door there. Yeah, the jail door there. That one needs to be dismantled. I'll force it open for him. Dismantle the door, please. Dismantle the door, there we go. Right, and we will now, yeah, I think I'm going to put an entrance to the, actually, better idea, dismantle that. I'm changing my mind several times over this bit here. Force that door open for him. Why are they not doing it? Because I'm right-clicking and cancelling the order, that's why. Right. I'm going to put the door there. Oh, there even. On either side. And we're going to dismantle that one. So it means all the entrances on this side. It means if there's a right in this cell block, they're not going to just quickly run at the end and bust the power out. Even though they could do the same thing over in the workshop. But you know, whatever. It's just sort of symmetry thing I've got going. See, I can't right click on that because it'll cancel the job. There we go. There's that done. So, I will now go to materials, brick wall, put a brick wall there, brick wall there. There's that. Put a brick wall there. And then we will now go to our rooms. And then cleaning cupboard. Designate all that as cleaning cupboard. And we will probably force that door open. That door can be forced open. However, we don't need to bother with the rest. Now what I'm going to do is go over here. And then go to objects and to solitary door. Put all the solitary doors in. And I'm going to spend... I'm going to buy the remaining ones there. Fantastic. Now, do I have a solitary door in there? No, I have normal doors. So I might as well put the normal jail doors on. Jail door there. Jail door there. And was that a normal jail door there? It is a normal jail door there. And we've just received lots more. So we're okay. We can house, now that it's actually put up, 126 prisoners. Happily. I reckon I could probably get another 2, 4, 6, 8... Another 16 prisoners on top of that. And actually have them, you know, housed comfortably. I think I probably could do that. With the, you know, that's accounting for the 2 holding cells, or the one that I currently have and the one that I'm going to build. Right, we'll put them back into there. Fantastic. So, let me go down to here. And just go to rooms, and then to solitary, designate all that as solitary, designate that as solitary, and then we're going to go to our materials, brick wall, and we're going to shove in our like little shower, or is it a toilet? Is it a toilet? Yes. And we're going to put in the beds and such in this, which is going to be another holding cell. Obviously, I don't really need this now. I can't really see me needing this, but it's just for sake of completeness rather than anything else. We'll put a bench in there, then we'll go to beds, and we'll put the beds all the way down the bottom there. And then we'll go to our rooms. Holding cell, designate that as holding cell. That's done. Solitary needs to be designated at them ones there. It's already been done. That's getting cleaned, which is good. We can now go to our... probably objects, and we can put in CCTV, which I'm going to have to find from here. So CCTV monitor there, and there for now. Yes, that's good. And then obviously we can put the rest in. We've just received some more prisoners, which happily is it's taken up to us to 124 of a maximum of 126. I'm going to keep the intake open because we'll receive another 8, fill up the cells that we need to, and then the rest can go in the holding cell. Because as you've seen, prisoners will leave and such, especially the normal risk ones. In fact, they're probably feeling quite threatened in there. Right, let me go to our utilities, electrical cable. We'll run some electrical cable into there and probably blow this thing to hell. There we go. Run it into like that. This shouldn't blow the grid. Shouldn't blow the grid. No, we should be fine. That should be perfectly fine. Right. Cleaning cupboard. Let me pause it for a second and go to deployment. Jobs. And assign 8 people to the cleaning cupboard. And 8 people to the workshop. And actually, no, let's take this opportunity to cancel that. How many have I got assigned to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? And then we'll max this out like so. Ow! Right, there we go. And then we'll unpause it. Cool. Right, let me go to here and we will put some more laundry machines in, I think. Finish the laundry machines off because I think that's something we need to do. We'll run the small pipe across here like that. And obviously the electrical cable. The electrical cable? I'm not pished. The electrical cable, rather. I've run the electrical cable. I can't even say electrical cable. I've run the cable in there. However, I don't think it's necessary because it's normally placed when you automatically when you buy the things anyway. But you know, just for sake of it breaking or might not work. I'll just do it. Right, let me just go to my objects for a second here. And we're going to go to ironing board. I'm going to shove a couple more ironing boards in, I think, because I think it's necessary. We'll shove them. We'll shove them like that. There we go. I think we'll buy. Do we buy a couple more laundry baskets? There's probably a couple that are lost somewhere. I still think laundry baskets are a little bit too glitchy. They seem to glitch out a little bit. They get lost. They'll get stuck in things. So it's a little bit dodgy. So I'm just going to buy a couple more, just in case we've had some problems with it. In fact, you can see that there's one actually stuck in there, and you can't delete it or anything. But there actually is a mod that remedies that. Why is that getting shouted at? Oh, it's because I haven't got a toilet, of course. So let me put a toilet in. Just going to run a small pipe like so. Go to objects, toilet, shove up Kazi in, job done. Right, so that is that CCTV done. We now have a maximum of 21. Hang on. 3, 6, 9, 12. It should be 24. Ah, it's because I haven't done that one there. That's why. So we'll put a CCTV monitor in there. So that's all of our CCTV that we'll really need. And then I can actually place some more CCTV in the place. So we'll go over here, CCTV. And I'm going to place one there and probably there. And then we'll do the same down the bottom here. So there and there. And then we can start putting them probably facing up there. 1 and 2. And we'll do the same at the other side. 1 and 2. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, and we should be able to have the rest here. Put the rest in like so, and this will keep an eye on the prisoners. Job. Actually, are they the right way? Which is the right way? That is the right way. Yes. Okay. Right. That's all the CCTV in. We have 21,000 generic credits, which is actually a lot of money, which I didn't think I'd be able I didn't think I'd have that amount of money. Right. Wow. This has been productive. I think I'll leave it there. We have managed to get all of this up here completed. All of these, pretty much everything practically done. In the next episode, the last episode of this prison, I will put the tiles in and the floor and such. So if you have any thoughts on what you would like to see, then by all means put it in the comments and we'll do it next episode. Right, thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.